centro. Some very kind people constantly come on my streams, and a few on my on our channel, telling us that bloggers have to pay tax now. I hope you've registered for tax, and I hope you're going to pay your back taxes. Like we'd have a choice if we had to pay back taxes. This is how stupid these people are. So we're on our way to register for tax, which isn't a massive problem until now, because we've never had to pay tax, have we, as bloggers? I mean, we've always considered this as a hobby, not as a business, but I guess that's arguable, and the Philippines government don't see it that way, which is fair enough. The law is the law. So apparently there's a law just been passed now, and bloggers are liable for income tax. Which way we're going, babe?
We're gonna ride Jeep here, going to Magsaysay.
Oh, we're gonna ride the Jeep here, right? Okay. So, Mel says she's gonna get a Greenwich pizza on the way back. I didn't know we could get a Jeepney from here, so what do I know? So let's have a look. You saw the oh, there's a Jeepney coming, I best wait. You saw Plaza's open, didn't you? No, it's not the Jeepney we're looking for. It's full, Mel. It's full. It's full. I'm gonna have to stand on the back. Wow. Oh dear. We've got lots of plastic, haven't we? So, mouth behind plastic. I better pull my mask up a bit because I didn't have it on my face. Very serious. Yeah. I don't want to die. There you go. See in the Philippines, you get on a Jeepney and people just pass the money along. Can you see that happening in the West? Somebody would steal it. So we're here now, look. Welcome to the centre of good governance. Which means you're at City Hall in Naga. This is where you have to come for lots of things. Especially if you want to get married, of course, to a beautiful Filipina. Can you get divorced in the Philippines, Mark? Because I'm thinking of dumping you and getting something else. Oh, bugger. Yeah, but annulment's not guaranteed and it costs a lot of money.
What's the difference of divorce and annulment?
Not a lot. You still end up not living with each other, don't you? I know annulment can take up to 5 years, and the very basic amount of money you'll pay for an annulment is 200,000 pesos. That is the least you'll pay. Could be more depending on the time it takes to get the annulment. I know that because I've looked into it. God, it's been ages since we've been here, isn't it? There used to be somebody selling ice cream out here, but he's not anymore. I could do an ice cream. Huh? It's over there. Oh, it's alright. It's not far. So we've not really been able to travel much anywhere though, because of the kids. We can't leave the kids for long. It's only because this is important and I have to get this tax situation sorted out that we've been able to come here today. Otherwise, if things were to get back to normal, which don't ask me because you know I always tell you what's on my mind, if it ever gets back to normal, then we'll be able to get out again because we'll have the babysitter sorted again. Because it
Still not allow the kids outside.
Yeah, the kids aren't allowed to come outside, you see, so we can't bring them with us, even though I wouldn't have looked forward to that because they're very naughty. Kids are, aren't they? But I think my kids are you see, the thing is, you come to the Philippines and as Westerners we have our, you know, lines where, you know, we want to teach the kids right and wrong, but in the Philippines there's no sense of discipline here. So then they get with the family and they're allowed to do whatever they want, which, you know, just makes your life harder. Where are we here?
Outside.
Oh, it's not in here, is it not? Okay.
I thought it's here.
All right. We'll start the video again when we get a bit nearer to it, I think. Here we go. Mel's just tried to kill herself by walking in front of a car. I don't know. She's determined she doesn't want to be with me.
You said you want an outlet, so I'm gonna hit myself.
Didn't get any of that. Oh, look. You'll be surprised that Bureau of Internal Revenue.
Yeah, that's what I said.
No, that, well, you might have said that, but that didn't what it sounded like. So I'll not be able to film inside, guys. They won't let me video, so I'll have to take the video here. And so here we are in the Inland Revenue Service. Mel's looking really beautiful today. That mask suits her. It looks really nice. It's really cool in here with the aircon. It's beautiful. So first, what I'm going to do, guys, I'm actually going to ask if bloggers need to be paying income tax, because until we got a load of very kind people coming on my stream and sending me messages on my channel, I wasn't aware that bloggers had to pay income tax. If we do, that's fine. If it's the law, it's the law. But first I will ask, and then we'll see what the procedure is and what the percentage is of your earnings. Now, my understanding was it was 13%, but then you get some very excited Filipinos, coming on the stream and saying you must pay 20%, and I hope you're going to pay all your back taxes. Now I'll leave it up to you what you want to take from that. I've been on another couple of streams and they were doing the same on them streams, and it was, well, not all the same people doing it, but there's a few of the same ones doing it. So looks like they've got a bit of a bee in the bonnet about things by the looks of it. But we'll see. I've not got a problem with that. At least I'll know the procedure and I'll be able to help some other foreigners out, some other bloggers, because it's going to apply to everybody, not just a Brit in the Philippines. There you go then. So we've got all the forms to fill out. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. So we've got the forms to fill out to pay our tax. Now what the interesting thing is here, which I knew anyway, is that what I did is what I said when I was going in. At first I'm going to ask, does bloggers have to pay income tax? And bless her, I mean, I'm not beating her over the head, bless her, she didn't have a clue. So then she went to ask the supervisor didn't have a clue. So then they went to ask somebody else and they didn't have a clue. So if they don't know, how we as bloggers supposed to know, apart from things that are on Facebook that aren't official, and I couldn't find nothing official. Probably didn't look hard enough, I guess, but I couldn't find anything official. So what you have to do is basically you come, you sit for a little while, depending on how busy the place is, but obviously you can imagine Filipinos aren't rushing to pay tax, so they're not like other places like getting licenses and stuff like that. Just me being a bit silly. So basically you come, you get the forms, they let you take them home to fill them out. Then you come on a Wednesday, it could be another day at your tax office, and they do what is a seminar to inform you about what you have to pay, when you have to pay it, how much you have to pay. Although I'm guessing the forms may tell you something like that. And that's it, jobs are good and you pay your tax. And then if anybody comes on your streams and you know, is stupid enough to start getting silly like they've been doing just recently, then you can just block them out. So that's it guys. What we're going to do is we're going to, oh my god, I forgot again. Well, Anthony sent another list of stuff. Now I don't know if it's the one he already sent. Probably is. Alright, it's not the end of the world, it might be. Alright, then we'll do it next time. It's raining now guys, look at this. It didn't look, when we come out, there's hardly a cloud in the sky. Look at it now, downpour. I'm sorry guys, but I'm just thinking while I'm in. All these, and I checked, they were all Filipino accounts, right? That come on saying, you know you have to pay tax, like it's some kind of big deal. Like foreigners will not want to pay tax. You know, if it's the law, it's the law. If the Philippines says you've got to pay tax, you've got to pay tax. You know, we're not going to start crying about it. It's just amazing, the jealousy. It's all jealousy, absolute jealousy. That's all it is. But anyway, that's the very short video of us going to set things up to pay income tax, because we don't want to be in trouble with the law. We don't want the officer of the law knocking on the door, do we, babe? Well, somebody said they'd already reported us anyway. You know, the one that knew Annie but didn't really know Annie, is just a troll. So it's over to you, babe. Yeah. I don't think they heard that, babe. Can you take your mask down and do it? Why? Bye, guys.
Please subscribe to Brit in the Philippines.
Walking alone, the streets are empty. The only thing I can see sees my own silhouette. I'm getting stronger, step by step. The clock is ticking, but there's no time for regrets. I've been flying from town to town,